What's up, YouTube? I'm making a YouTube video. It's gonna be my first upload that I'm gonna do. Just a little value I want to bring to the market. Some things you may know, some things you might not know. But make sure you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Like the video, share the video if you find it that you liked the video and found it valuable. Okay, so this video is going to be called How to Make $1 Million and Quit Your 9-to-5 Job. Okay, so basically I'm going to give you about 10 ways to make $1 million or be a high income earner. 10 different ways, right? So make sure you thumb up the video. But let's get down to it, man. Let's get down to it. I got the list right here, and we definitely about to kick this off right. So the first way, number one way to be a high income earner or make $1 million and quit your 9-to-5 job is actually the number one way, right? Is to be number one. By this is to be number one in your field or your skill set or your trade. So basically, for example, say if you were an electrician. Electricians make pretty good money. Depending on where you live, you could make up to 100,000 to even 270,000. I actually watched a video on MSN electrician who actually is from Chicago, who makes about 270,000 a year just by being a lineman electrician. So being in that top 1% of your field could definitely make you a millionaire in a short amount of time. Number one ways is sales. Actually, being a salesperson is actually statistically the number one way to becoming a millionaire in no time, right? So the number two way is to actually write a book, self-publish a book or get a publisher to publish a book for you, right? You literally can become an overnight millionaire with this strategy. Writing a book simply about something you know how to do or something you experience, or if you are a writer, you know how to write novels and biographies about people, you definitely can make a high earned income. A lot of people don't know it. To be a New York's bestseller, it only takes 10,000 copies. That's right, 10,000 copies sold to be considered a New York bestseller. Moving on, the number three way, in my opinion, is one of the best ways, is to start a business, right? We're in 2020 now. There are a lot of people starting businesses, working from home, working remote, finding ways to make their own income, be self-employed. And the number one way to do that is starting a business, right? So if you know how to do something, you can go into business for yourself. If you have a skill or trade, you can go into business for yourself. It's actually this great thing that is kind of newer, definitely 21st century, and it's actually drop shipping, right? Drop shipping is one of the easiest ways to start a business and sell a product. With drop shipping, all you have to do is basically source a product from somewhere. It could be America, it can be China, it could be Africa, right? And basically source the product, buy it for a lesser amount. You create a website. Another one is private labeling. Starting your own brand, right? Getting a t-shirt brand or a sweatsuit brand or a cup holder brand or something like that with your own logo and name on it, right? And then the traditional way is the brick and mortar, right? Starting a restaurant, starting a shoe company, right? Things like that. That'll definitely get you to that $1 million in no time, and you'll definitely be able to quit your 9-to-5 job. All right. Number 4 right? This one is one I think a lot of people should take more seriously because it's a lot more practical, and that is traditionally saving money, aggressively saving money and investing. This is one of the top ways to become a millionaire, guys, right? Saving money aggressively. So if you're getting a paycheck from your job, doing things like having two split accounts, right? Having 20% go in one account, or aggressively 40% going in one account and actually into an investing portfolio, right? So it could be an index fund, it could be a mutual fund, it could be a retirement type of fund, a IRA type of fund, right? All these types of funds that's going to help you accumulate interest on your money. And the number 5, right? The number 5 way to become a millionaire and quit your 9-to-5 job is to purchase a franchise, right? Purchase a franchise, right, guys? So you might be asking yourself, what is a franchise? A franchise is actually a business model that's already up and running and profitable, right? So I was actually in my city and a local Steak and Shake just closed down, right? Depending on where you are watching, there might not be a Steak and Shake in your area or in your state, right? So something comparable would be like a Sonic's or something like that, or it's another place that kind of does that, Shake Shack or something like that, guys. Like shakes and burgers and fries and stuff, chicken fingers. That's what they do, right? But anyway, there is a company called Steak and Shake where they are have a big sign where you can franchise their business for only $10,000, right? That's very low startup cost for a business model that's already profitable and proven to make money, right, guys? So definitely look into franchises. One of the higher franchises at a higher value to get into, that's somewhere that everybody knows of, is McDonald's, guys, right? McDonald's definitely is a franchise, and you guys wouldn't even know it. Like, most of your local McDonald's are run by business people, right, guys? Not just the corporate business people, but like somebody who was able to get up startup costs and capital to run that local McDonald's. Chick-fil-A the same way. I hear Chick-fil-A is actually they're very particular about who they choose to run their franchise. Anyway, guys, make sure you liking the video and definitely sharing if you like the content and the value I'm giving you. I'm giving some real heavy gems. You guys want to look some of this stuff up, and who knows, this information might change your life, and you might be able to quit that 9-to-5 job, or finally start that business, or enlighten someone else who might be on this path. So make sure you definitely subscribe to my channel. Moving on, the number 6 way to make $1 million and quit that 9-to-5 job is actually to start a subscription service, right, guys? Start a subscription service. So this could be a number of things. One of the hottest subscription services out right now, of course, we all know in this pandemic, is OnlyFans, right? It's really going up on OnlyFans. Example, OnlyFans, you can post content up there that people will pay to see, whether it's art, whether it's exclusive content, music, exclusive information, guys, anything that people will pay for. Another subscription business model is like Netflix, right? They offer content, movies, shows, stand-up comedians, a whole plethora of stuff, right? All at a subscription model, business model base, right? So this is definitely a profitable way to become a millionaire and quit that 9-to-5 job, right? Moving on, number 7, right? Boom, number 7. This one is an underrated one to me. I really encourage everyone to try this one out. Number 7, guys, here it is. It's actually to find a millionaire, or even better, a billionaire mentor. Someone who you can come under their wing and follow them in their journey as they make millions and millions of dollars, right, guys? This is one of the easiest ways, if you can do it, if you can achieve it. There is a high level of barrier to entry, right? Not everyone knows a millionaire or even a billionaire that they can just call up and talk to on a day-to-day basis, right? To pick their brain. So this one you got to put a little effort into. You really have to develop yourself to be that image and that presentable to be able to get a mentor, a millionaire or billionaire mentor, right, guys? So finding a millionaire mentor. I once heard Tai Lopez. Some of you guys may know who that is. Tai Lopez is a entrepreneur, social media expert entrepreneur, right? I remember back in the day when I was first kind of on this path of reinventing my mind and my mindset on entrepreneurship, right? It was this long ass YouTube ad that he had with him in his garage with this orange Ferrari, or it might have been a Lamborghini, right? I think it was a Lamborghini, right? An orange Lamborghini, guys, in his garage, and he had a bookshelf for like hundreds of books in his garage, you know, all types of books, you know, and he was just talking, right? And it was really a good display of value and a great ad, a very popular ad. You guys should look it up. I might leave a link in the description, so make sure you check that out. But definitely inventing something, right, guys, or creating an app. One of the great African American inventors, Garrett Morgan, actually created this the traffic light, guys, right? He created the traffic light. So think about how important that is when we drive every day. It's really revolutionary, the safety that it brings us, right? So imagine that, creating something, guys, providing value, creating that app could definitely get you that $1 million, right? Number 10, right? Number 10 way, and this will be the last one, right? I will list. The number 10 way is actually buying and flipping and repeating, right? Buying and flipping and repeating the process, right? So things like this, you could do this with real estate, right? Real estate has a whole niche market. Real estate is actually one of the top industries to create the most millionaires, right, guys? So this is how powerful being involved in something like real estate is. Buying and flipping, period, right? Whether you are buying and flipping a pair of shoes, right? A hot pair of shoes, or a pair of clothes, or a computer, right? You breaking down computer parts and you're buying and flipping. Or it could be anything, furniture, right? One of the hottest guys who I think who buys and flip things, or just kind of flip things and makes them hot, right? It makes everybody want them, creates that social diversion. I have to give it to Virgil Abloh, right, guys? Virgil Abloh of Off-White, Louis Vuitton, right? He is one of the great inventors of our generation, right? We've seen him with his collaboration with Jordan, right? Creating a Jordan 1 Off-White, reinventing it. That's basically what buying and flip. With that, you can become a millionaire, right? You can raise your status, raise your income level, raise your network. But with real estate, right, guys, there's a real estate agent, a real estate company in every city in America, right? That's guaranteed fact, right? So think about it. These people are flipping homes, investing in property, whether they're doing a reconstruction of a property, or they're wholesaling, right? Or project management, project development, where the real big bucks are, where you're creating home additions and things like that, These things make people serious money, right? So definitely, those are my 10 ways to become a millionaire and to make $1 million or even more and quit your 9-to-5 job, guys. In my opinion, this is the best list on YouTube. Here, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up though. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Definitely looking forward to dropping more content. Definitely leave some comments below and let me know what you think about the video and what you think about the list. And also, if you come up with any other ones that I didn't mention or forgot to mention, leave it in the comments below and let me see, guys. Definitely. Alright, this is New Jeff City, aka my real name is Jeffrey Jones. Definitely follow me on Instagram, New Jeff City. Alright, guys. Alright, take care. See you next video.